Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to iQuanta. Another day, another session. All of you guys preparing for CAT, this session is going to be very helpful for you because this session is based on algebra previous year questions. These questions are from CAT 2024 from all three slots. जैसा कि आपने अगर नोटिस किया होगा लास्ट ईयर अरिथमेटिक से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन अलजेब्रा से आए थे किसी किसी स्लॉट्स में. एंड अलजेब्रा इज़ अ टॉपिक वेयर इफ यू नो द कॉन्सेप्ट्स वेल then there is not much calculation, right? What you need to do is just you need to apply the concept and you get the answer. So algebra is a very high scoring topic, all right? So all of you, if you are not ready yet, get ready, get a page, get a pen, and let's start with our session. So are you guys ready? Let me know once you are ready. We are going to start our session. We are going to start our first question and then we will discuss it. Hello Sravesh. So guys, let's start with our first question. CAT 2024 slot 1. Okay, and what's the answer? क्या ये भी याद है? देखो किसी भी एग्ज़ाम को क्रैक करने के लिए जो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट है अपार्ट फ्रॉम प्रिपरेशन इज सॉल्विंग प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस, है ना. एंड दैट्स व्हाई after lots of sessions we are bringing to you guys previous year questions, okay, so that you can know the level of these questions, you can practice accordingly, right? It's really important that you practice right set of questions, then only you will be able to crack any particular exam, है ना. So how do we solve this question? This question is from indices and surds topic. If a plus b root n is the positive square root of 29 minus 12 root 5, where a and b are integers and n is a natural number, then the maximum possible value of a plus b plus n is. So first of all, we need to consider the square root of this, then we can think about this, right? So how do we break this number? Can I write this 29 as we can write it as 20 plus 9 minus 2 into 2 root 5 into 3, which can be written as 20 can be written as 2 root 5 whole square, 9 can be written as 3 square minus 2 into 2 root 5 into 3. Now this can be written as 2 root 5 minus 3 whole square, right? So if I take the square root of 29 minus 12 root 5, what are we getting? This will be square root of this, which is 2 root 5 minus 3. Now if we compare this value by a plus b root n, what we can say? A plus b root n. So the integral part, this is minus 3 plus 2 root 5. So can I say that a plus b root n, in this case a will be equal to minus 3, b will be equal to 2 and n will be equal to 5. But there is a trick. What is that trick? That we need to find maximum possible value of a plus b plus n. So how can we maximize this? Can I write this a plus b root n as minus 3 plus this 2 I can take 1, and in square root this will become square root of 20, right? So in that case what can we say? That a will be equal to minus 3, b will be equal to 1 and n will be equal to 20. Now we can find the maximum value. Maximum value of a plus b plus n will be equal to minus 3 plus 1 plus 20, which is equal to 18. देखो ये आ गया आंसर. If you know how to find the square root of a given surd of any rational number, then this question is very easy for you. And if you don't know, then you should know how to solve these type of problems. How do you find the square root? Okay. Alright guys, so one thing, that if you have any kind of queries regarding CAT preparation, then you can call us at this number, है ना, 8130900243. ठीक है. Now this is a very interesting number. देखो क्या है, 81 is 9 square, 3 तो 3 है, 9 3 square, 243 is 3 to the power 5. So इसमें जो भी numbers हैं उन्हें हम break कर सकते हैं in powers of 3. So I didn't know about this, but looked like just a random number. Then I looked closely, then it's a very interesting number. Okay, so our answer is option C. Okay guys, now let's move on to the next question. This is again based on indices, है ना. Good afternoon, Richa. So how do we solve this question? This question, it says the sum of all real values of k for which 1 by 8 to the power k into 1 by 32,768 to the power 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 8 into 1 upon 32768 to the power 1 by k is. So how do we solve this question? Now in this question, 8 is in power of 2, 32768 should be in power of 2, then only it will make sense. So what do we know about 32768? This is equal to 8 to the power, this will be equal to 8 to the power 5 or 2 to the power 15. 8 to the power 5 or 2 to the power 15. Okay, or you can also say this as a 32 cube, है ना. So if I solve this, can I say this will be 1 by 8 to the power k into this will be 1 by 8 to the power 5 by 3 is equal to 1 by 8 into again 1 by 8 to the power 5 by k. From there, can we say 1 by 8? Now power will be added. We know that a to the power b into a to the power c is equal to a to the power b plus c. So from there, we can say a to the power k plus 5 by 3 is equal to 1 by 8 to the power. This is nothing but power 1. So 1 plus 5 upon k. Now base is equal. Can I say k plus 5 by 3 is equal to 1 plus 5 upon k. So this will be equal to 3k plus 5 divided by 3 is equal to k plus 5 divided by k. Now from there, by cross multiplying, we are getting 3k square plus 5k is equal to 3k plus 15, or we can say 3k square plus 2k minus 15 is equal to 0. Now we need to find the sum of all real values, right? Sum of all real values of this. Now this equation could have either two imaginary solution or two real solution. If you check the discriminant, that is positive. So definitely it will have two real roots. Although if it doesn't have two real roots, it will have two imaginary roots. In that case, it will be 0. But 0 is not the option. So we don't need to check it. What we can say is sum of roots. So we know that in a square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Sum of roots alpha plus beta is minus b by a. That we can use here. That sum of roots will be equal to minus 2 upon 3. So our answer is option B. है ना? So yes, Satabarto, your answer is absolutely correct. Says yes, I will start teaching arithmetic in your batch very soon. Okay. All right, is that clear to everyone? चलो नेक्स्ट एक और भी बहुत ही मज़ेदार क्वेश्चन करते हैं. अगेन कैट 2024 से दिस क्वेश्चन इन्वॉल्व्स a little bit of coordinate geometry and a little bit of algebra, है ना. K is equal to 1 doesn't satisfy the equation. Ayushman, we don't need to find the value of k. We need to find the sum of values of k. है ना. तो ऐसा कहीं नहीं पूछा गया है कि k की वैल्यू क्या है. तो k की वैल्यू तो मुझे अभी भी नहीं पता है. बट व्हाट विल बी द सम ऑफ ऑल द वैल्यूज ऑफ k, दैट वी नो, -2/3. ओके. जैसे कोई क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है 2x स्क्वायर माइनस 5x माइनस 10 इज इक्वल टू 0. what will be the sum of the roots? It will be 5/2. What are the roots? We don't need to find. We need to find sum of the roots. So क्या satisfy कर रहा है क्या नहीं कर रहा है, that is not the point here, है ना. Ashish, according to me, how many LRDI sets should be solved before CAT? I guess 6 months are left, right? Every day you can try solving 3 to 4 sets. So 500 plus sets you should solve, at least 500 plus sets. Then you are good. Okay. Satabarto, option C. No, that is not correct. That is not correct. दिस इज़ अ रियली गुड क्वेश्चन। अगर आपने अलजेब्रा नहीं किया है ढंग से और कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री, यू विल बी हैविंग प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, बट जिन्होंने किया है उनके लिए काफ़ी ईजी है। इन द एक्स वाई प्लेन द एरिया इन स्क्वायर यूनिट्स of the region defined by the inequalities y is greater than equal to x plus 4. देखो y is greater than equal to x plus 4. If I take x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 4, right? If I take y is equal to 0, x will be equal to minus 4, like this. So this is the line we are talking about. This is the line which is y is equal to x plus 4. Now it says y is greater than equal to x plus 4. What we can say? We are talking about this region. All of these points lie here. है ना? Y is greater than equal to x plus 4. This is the reason we are talking about, because of this inequality. Okay, y is greater than equal to x plus 4. Now it says that x square plus y square plus 4x minus 4y is greater than equal to minus 4 less than equal to 0. So what do we say? देखो अच्छा, इसको पता कैसे करेंगे कि ये इधर होगा या इधर होगा? कोई बता सकता है? Anyone can tell me how do we say that which region we are talking about, this side or this side? चलो बताना सोच के. Now in this case, can I write this as minus 4 is less than equal to x square plus y square plus 4x minus 4y less than equal to 0. Now can I write this as minus 4 x square plus 4x plus 4 plus y square minus 4y plus 4. Now I am adding 8 extra, so I will add 8 on both sides, so this will become plus 4. Can I say this will be x plus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is less than equal to 8. So this will be 2 square is less than equal to x plus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square less than equal to 2 root 2 whole square. So basically this is giving us nothing but the what we can say, the graph of circle, right, where the center will be minus 2 2 minus 2 2. This will be the center, minus 2 and 2. The radius will be 2, so the radius will be 2. It will be like this, है ना? The radius will be 2. This is one circle and another circle with the same center, but the radius is 2 root 2. So this is the center, this is the center. We need to find the area, the region, है ना? तो कौन सा रीजन आ रहा है? यहाँ पे जो रीजन आ रहा है जो हमें निकालना है, इन तीनों को यूज करके वो ये है, ये देखो, दिस इज द रीजन दैट वी नीड टू फाइंड. मीन्स हाफ दिस बड़े सर्कल का एरिया माइनस स्मॉलर सर्कल का एरिया का हाफ, ये पूरा का पूरा ये फाइंड करना है. सो व्हाट वी कैन से, द एरिया that we are looking for is 1 by 2 pi r square 8 minus r square 4, which will be equal to 2 pi, है ना? So our answer is option B. ठीक है? Try y is equal to 0, check if it satisfies. If you put y is equal to 0, you are getting x is equal to minus 4. तो ये तो यहाँ पे आया, इससे तो ज़्यादा कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है ना. पुट y इज इक्वल टू माइनस 5, पुट y इज इक्वल टू माइनस 5, क्या आएगा? देखो ये आ जाएगा माइनस 1. y शुड बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू माइनस 1, है ना? तो ये वाला रीज़न आ रहा है इसीलिए. ठीक है, 0 0 0 0 पुट करने से क्या आएगा? Devang, all of these questions are from CAT 2024. Okay, right now I don't exactly remember the slots of each of these questions, but all of these are from CAT 2024. ठीक है. चलो, ऑल राइट. ठीक है. Let's move on to the next one, right? चलो, let's try the next question. This question from function. काफ़ी टाइम से फंक्शन में ऐसे क्वेश्चंस नहीं आए थे. यूजुअली द क्वेश्चंस दे आस्क्ड इन फंक्शंस वेयर बेस्ड ऑन पैटर्न ओनली, है ना, where you needed to find f1, then f2, then f3, then f4. You will get a pattern, then you can find f100, f200, something like that. This question is not based on that. ठीक है. क्या यहाँ पे ग्रेटर देन है क्या? y इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू x प्लस 4, 0 0. अच्छा ये, अच्छा, यस यस यस, इट शुड बी अदरवाइज. इफ़ यू आई एम पुटिंग 0 0, इट शुड सेटिस्फाई दैट. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, इसको थोड़ा सा चेंज कर लेते हैं, है ना, इसको ऐसा कर लेते हैं. ठीक है, फॉर नाउ आई थॉट इट वॉज ग्रेटर देन दिस साइड. ओके, ठीक है. Yeah, but answer is same. Correct. Correct. You can put any point and check if it satisfies or not. So what's better point than origin, right? You can put the origin, check it. If it's good, then good. If it's not good, it will be other side. है ना? This is one of those questions from CAT 2024 जिसमें स्टूडेंट्स को प्रॉब्लम आई सॉल्व करने में, है ना, क्योंकि ऐसे क्वेश्चंस यूजुअली देखने को नहीं मिलते हैं कैट में. काफ़ी टाइम से ऐसे क्वेश्चन उन्होंने नहीं पूछे हैं, बट यस, नंबर ऑफ फंक्शंस कितने होंगे ये अचानक से उन्होंने पूछ दिया. सो कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे इसे? इट इज कंसिडर टू सेट्स ए वेयर ए elements 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. There are 6 elements in A and B is equal to 1, 8, 27, 3 elements in B. Let f be a function from A to B such that for every element B in B, there is at least one element A in A such that f A is equal to B. Then the total number of such functions f is. So देखो क्या कह रहा है यहाँ पे. We have set A where we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. There is another set B where we have 1, 8 and 27. What are these number? It doesn't matter much, है ना, कौन से नंबर है ये, इससे बहुत ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ता. How many functions are possible such that every element of B has at least one element in A, for that f A is equal to B, है ना. If f A is equal to B, what we can say that f2 is equal to 1, f3 is equal to 1 possible, f5 is equal to 1. So all the 6 can be assigned to 1 or this or this. So total number of functions, we can say every element in A can have 3 different outputs, right? So 3 to the power 6. This is total number of cases possible where we can assign each of these as output here. But there are some cases where multiple inputs have same output, right? It's not possible that one input can be given to two different outputs. If there is one input, there should be one output. It cannot be one input and two different outputs. That is the case which we need to remove here. So कौन से cases remove करने पड़ेंगे जब सारे के सारे एक ही में चले जाए. So all 6 going into one case, all 6 going into 2, all 6 going into 3, minus 3. Then there will be cases where all 6 are assigned to 2 and not the third one. तो ऐसा कैसे निकालेंगे? तो देखो, एक कोई भी एक को हम 2 में असाइन कर सकते हैं, है ना? Each can be assigned to 2. Then again कितने हैं? 6 हैं, तो 2 to the power 6 हो जाएगा, minus 2 to the power 6. Now there will be one case where each of these has assigned to 1, each of these has assigned to 1, so minus 2. Now अब 3 cases होंगे, या तो ये दोनों या ये दोनों या ये दोनों. So mine into 3. What are the values we are getting? 729 minus 3 minus 62 into 3 is 186. This will be 186. So what we can say, 729 minus 189, which will be equal to 540. ठीक है? Surveys, this is basically two different concepts are being used here. In this case, have you heard of one function, many one function, into function, onto function? है ना? So this question that has been asked here, that is a combination of many one and onto function, है ना? Onto function where every element of B is mapped to every to A, है ना? No element is in B is empty, ठीक है? And then comes many one. Yes, वही चीज़, ठीक है? All right. So हमने क्या किया? पहले we tried to assign every term in A to all 3, right? These 3 can be mapped into any of these 6. So each one have 3 possibility. Each one will have 3 possibilities, 3 to the power 6. फिर हमने वो केसेस माइनस किए जिसमें सारे एलिमेंट एक ही में मैप किए गए, बाकी दोनों में मैप नहीं किए गए. फिर हमने वो माइनस किए जिसमें सारे एलिमेंट 2 में मैप हुए, एक में मैप नहीं हुए. ऑल राइट? Okay, then let's go to the next question. This was a very interesting question. This is a question which is playing with, you can say, basic algebra. No, nothing more than that. Basic algebra, है ना? Once again, all of you who are watching, if you have any queries regarding your CAD preparation, you can call at this number, okay? 8130900243. You can call at this number if you have any question, any doubt regarding your CAT preparation, just call this number. All right. Shata Bharto, yes, yes. Many one onto function is also known as subjective function. So in this question, let x, y and z be real numbers satisfying 4 into x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a. 4 into x minus y minus z is equal to 3 plus a, then a equals. अब ये क्वेश्चन एक लप्पू सा क्वेश्चन है ना. If you get the idea, this is very easy to solve. Can I say this is equation 1 and this is equation 2 from equation 1 minus 2. Equation 1 minus 2, what we can say? Can I say it will be 4 times x square plus 4 times y square plus 4 times z square minus 4x plus 4y plus 4z is equal to minus 3. Or can we write it as 4x square minus 4x plus 1? Then we can write 4y square plus 4y plus 1. Then we can write it as 4z square plus 4z plus 1 is equal to 0, because this 3 I have taken on the left hand side. From there we can write 2x minus 1 whole square plus 2y plus 1 whole square plus 2z plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. Now we know that a plus b or a minus b whole square is always greater than equal to 0. So sum of all of these 3 is equal to 0, means all of these are equal to 0. Means x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to minus 1 by 2, z is also equal to minus 1 by 2. Now if you need to find the value of a, what we can say? A will be equal to 4 times, यहाँ हो जाएगा एक्स स्क्वायर 1/4, then again 1/4, then again 1/4, which is equal to 3. We can say a is equal to 3. So our answer is option A. बस इतना ही था इस क्वेश्चन में करने को. और ऐसे क्वेश्चंस कई बार पूछे गए हैं जहाँ पे आपको एक परफेक्ट स्क्वायर में चेंज करना है एंड देन यू गेट द आंसर, है ना. बताओ, है कोई डाउट्स? Okay, no doubts. Chalo, let's go to the next question. This one. This is another very interesting question. क्षितिज ऑप्शन बी इज नॉट करेक्ट, है ना. ऑप्शन ए करेक्ट है. सताब्रतो गोट दिस करेक्ट. ये बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है. These type of questions should be solved in reverse. These type of question should be solved in reverse. Then only you will be able to solve in the given time limit. Otherwise, it could take lots of time. How do we solve this? A shop wants to sell a certain quantity of grains. It sells half the quantity and additional 3 kg of these grains to the first customer. Then it sells half of the remaining quantity and additional 3 kg of these grains to the second customer. Finally, when the shop sells half of the remaining quantity and an additional 3 to these grains to the third customer, there is no grains left. सो थर्ड कस्टमर को इसने हाफ दिया, 3 kg और दिया, तो इसके पास कुछ नहीं बचा. कैन आई से दैट बिफोर थर्ड कस्टमर quantity of rice was equal to 3 into 2, which is equal to 6 kg, right? Because half and then 3 kg more, then he left with nothing. Before giving the 3, he left with half, but after giving 3, he left with nothing. So that 3 is the half. So total is 6 kg before giving to the customer, third customer. Now before second customer, what we can say? Quantity of rice. Again, half plus 3. After giving half plus 3, he is left with 6. So if I add this 3 to this 6, then this will be half. This into 2. This will be equal to 18 kg. This is the quantity of rice he had before giving it to second customer. Then what we can say, before giving to first customer quantity of rice, he gave first customer half and then plus 3. After that, he left with 18. This 18 is half minus 3. If I add 3 to this 18, it will become the half exact how much he gave to the first customer. So total he had is this into 2, which is equal to 42 kg. And that is your answer. That's it. This is how you solve question like this. If you start with x, taking x, then x by 2 minus 3, x by 2 plus 3, then x by 2 minus 3 का हाफ लो, फिर minus 3 करो, फिर उसका हाफ लो, फिर minus 3 करो, फिर वो 0 करो, बहुत मिस्टेक हो सकती है उसमें, है ना. That is not the way how you solve these type of questions. There are lots of questions which has been asked like this, and all of those questions should be solved in reverse way. Otherwise, there has been a questions where you need to use 3-4 variables and still you don't get the answer in the end after spending 5-10 minutes. It's important that you realize what type of question it is and what type of concepts, what type of approach you need to use there. Okay? So be careful about that. Then let's try the next one. BAE. Only Kshitiz got this correct, the last question. 217 or 218, guys? It says for any natural number n, let a n be the largest integer not exceeding square root of n, है ना? Then value of a1 plus a2 till a50 is. What does it mean? Can I say a1 is less than equal to square root of 1? मतलब क्या हो जाएगा ये? Greatest integer not exceeding square root of 1. So we can say a1 will be equal to 1. What will be a2? a2 will be less than equal to square root of 2. Now it should be integer, the greatest, the largest integer, less than or equal to. कभी ऐसा सुना है नाम? It's known as greatest integer, है ना? So what we can say, we can generalize this. We can say that an is equal to greatest integer of square root of n. So if I try to find a1 plus a2 plus a3 till a50, this will be equal to greatest integer of square root of 1 plus greatest integer of square root of 2 plus greatest integer of square root of 3 plus greatest integer of square root of 4 till greatest integer of square root of 50, है ना? ऐसा. So what will happen? How many times? This will be 1, this will be 1, and this will be 1. Then square root of 4 onwards, it will be 2. So 2 plus 2 till square root of 8, it will be 2. Then it will be 3. And in the end, it will be 7. So how many times 1 will be there? It will be 3 into 1. How many times 2 will be there? It will be 5 times, 5 into 2. Square root of 4, square root of 5, square root of 6, square root of 7, square root of 8. All of these will be 2 point something. Their greatest integer will be 2. So 5 into 2 plus 7 into 3 plus 9 into 4 plus 11 into 5 plus 13 into 6 plus, now square root of 49 is 7. So we will have only 2. So 2 times 7. This is what we are looking for. Floor function or greatest integer function, right? This will be equal to 270. That's your answer. ठीक है? Answer is 217, guys. Sarvesh got this correct. Kshitiz, check your answer. Sata Barto got this correct. Sonali, it's not 262. It's 217, right? समझ में आ रहा है क्या बात हो रही है यहाँ पे? किसी को कोई डाउट है? देखो, if you need to find 820, what will be the value of 820? 820 will be equal to or less than equal to square root of 20. 820 will be less than equal to 4 point something. 820 is the greatest integer, less than equal to 4 point something. So 820 is 4. ठीक है? So that's why an is equal to greatest integer of square root of n. This is what we are talking about here. Okay? All right. Let's go to the next question now. ये तो बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन था. इसमें बस एक चीज ध्यान देने की जरूरत थी. Then this question is very easy. Okay, how many of you are preparing for CAT seriously this year? Like all of you guys, Kshitij, Sarvesh, Satabarto, Sonali, Divyanshu, all of you guys. All of you are preparing for CAT this year. रिचा, आशीष, आयुष्मान, देवांग। आज आयुष्मान के आंसर्स नहीं आ रहे। आयुष्मान, आर यू देयर? In search of tech job, uh, surveys, I guess you need to talk to someone from HR in iQuanta. I'm sure if there is a place you will find it. Okay, go to the LinkedIn, okay, and search iQuanta. I'm sure if there is a job we will let you know. All right, और यू कैन ऑल्सो कॉल एट दिस नंबर। अगर ऐसी कुछ क्वेरी है ना, इस पर भी कॉल कर सकते हैं। ये नंबर हर चीज़ के लिए है। So how do we solve this question? It says if the equations x square plus mx plus 9 is equal to 0, x square plus nx plus 17 is equal to 0, x square plus m plus nx plus 35 is equal to 0 have a common negative root, then the value of 2m plus 3n is. ठीक है, so what we can say that let the common root is, let the common root is alpha. If common root is alpha, can I say alpha square plus m alpha plus 9 is equal to 0? First equation. Then alpha square plus n alpha plus 17 is equal to 0. Second equation. Then alpha square plus m plus n into alpha plus 35 is equal to 0. This is our third equation. Now, as we are looking for the value of alpha, m and n, that we cannot find unless we know the value of alpha. So, can I try to discard m and n here? Can I take equation 1 plus 2 and subtract equation 3? Then what do we get? Alpha square plus alpha square minus alpha square will be alpha square. M plus n alpha, it will be cancelled out. 9 plus 17 is 26 minus 35 is minus 9, right? कितना हो जाएगा ये? 26, right? So this will be equal to 9. From there we can say alpha will be equal to minus 3. Remember, alpha cannot be 3. Alpha only is minus 3. Why? Because it says a common negative root. Because alpha is given, alpha is negative. That's why alpha will only be minus 3, not plus 3. Now, if I put here, can I say using this 9 minus 3m plus 9 is equal to 0 or m is equal to 6. Then using this we can say 9 minus 3n plus 17 is equal to 0 और ये हो जाएगा n is equal to कितना हो जाएगा ये 26/3 है ना. So what do we want? 2m plus 3n will be equal to 12 plus 26 which is equal to 38. That is our answer है ना. Common factor method, Sonali, no, that is incorrect. 67 is not the correct answer. What is the common factor method? कौन सा मेथड की बात कर रहे हैं आप? I don't know. Kshitij is preparing for CAT 2025. Okay, good. Sarvesh is also planning to prepare it, but he is looking for a job. That is good. Good luck with that, Sarvesh. As I said, you can contact us. We are always ready to help one of our students. iQuanta में जितने भी एम्प्लॉयज़ हैं, कुछ एक को छोड़ के सारे हमारे एम्प्लॉयज़ हमारे स्टूडेंट्स ही हैं, है ना, जो कैट की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं और जिन्होंने कैट का प्रिपरेशन पहले भी किया है. उनको अगर जॉब की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है तो iQuanta में उनकी हेल्प, काफ़ी सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो एवरी ईयर iQuanta में ज्वाइन करते हैं एज एन एम्प्लॉय एंड दे प्रिपेयर एज वेल एज दे वर्क। कई बार उनका प्रिपरेशन और जो वर्क है दोनों सेम ही होता है, तो काफ़ी अच्छे उनके परसेंटाइल आ जाते हैं। जब से मैं तो काफ़ी सारे देख रहा हूँ कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स बहुत ही अच्छे अच्छे कॉलेजेस में गए हैं यहाँ पे। HCF, नो सोनाली, दैट इज़ नॉट क्लियर टू मी कि HCF लेके इसे कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे। ओके, लेट्स ट्राई वन मोर क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम CAT previous year. This question is based on logarithm. Mayank, I guess MBA CET 84.80 percentile without any syllabus knowledge. That is good, I guess, right? But if you want to prepare for CAT 2025, don't do anything like that. Okay, you still have 6 months, so try to prepare hard, try to prepare every day. Okay, give your best, and this 84.84 percentile in set, you can convert this to 99.86 percentile in CAT, right? So for now, yes, I guess that is good without any syllabus knowledge. सोनाली, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रूट्स देखो यूज हम वहाँ पे कैसे करें ये बताओ, बिकॉज देर इज़ ओनली वन रूट इन कॉमन, सो बहुत कुछ करना पड़ जाएगा। 4 रूट हमें एज्यूम करने पड़ जाएंगे, है ना? एक अल्फ़ा बीटा, अल्फ़ा गामा, अल्फ़ा डेल्टा, देर आर 4 डिफरेंट रूट्स। हाउ डू यू हैंडल दैट? हाउ डू यू प्रोसीड फर्दर फ्रॉम देयर, है ना? x is equal to 10 to the power 6. No, it is the greatest integer not exceeding x. If x is a positive real number such that 4 log x base 10, 4 log x base 100, 8 log x base 1000 is equal to 13, then the greatest integer not exceeding x is. So one concept that you should know, that log b to the base a to the power n is equal to 1 by n log b base a, right? So this we can use here. Can I say this will be 4 log x base 10, but this 10 100 can be written as 10 square. So we can write it as 4 by 2 log x to the base 10 plus this 1000 can be written as 10 cube. So it will be 8 upon 3 log x to the base 10. So from there what we can say, this will be 2 times, we can take this is equal to 13, we can take log x to the base 10 common, we are getting 4 plus 2 plus 8 upon 3 is equal to 13, or log x base 10 into, this is 8 into 3, 6 into 3, 18 plus 8, 26 by 3 is equal to 13. So this will be 2 times. We can say that log x to the base 10 will be equal to 3 by 2. From there, what we can say, if I want to remove the log, I can take x is equal to 10 to the power 3 upon 2. Or we can say x is equal to 10 cube to the power 1 by 2. Or x will be equal to square root of 1000. Half power means square root, 10 cube is 1000. Now x is square root of 1000. What is square root of 1000? If you take this value, 31 square is 961, 32 square is 1024. So this value is 31 point something. Question is, greatest integer not exceeding x, greatest integer not exceeding x, right? So what we can say, greatest integer less than equal to x is equal to 31, right? We need to find the greatest integer of x, that will be 31. ठीक है, root under 10 is 3.14, 10 to the power 3 by 2, 10 to the power 1.5, yes, but this is how we solve it. ठीक है, okay, so with that we are done with all the questions. But are you, if you are preparing for CAT, it's really important that you start writing mocks. Okay, at iQuanta we provide you 35 CAT level mocks, 45 sectionals with video solutions. Every question will have video solution in detail, and you will also get AI mocks analysis. With that, you won't have to spend too much time while analyzing your performance. Everything will be given to you. You don't have to create any kind of Excel to track your records. Okay, in that way you can analyze quickly and move to the next mock. All right, apart from that, you are also getting 10 OMAT mocks for NMAT, SNAP, ZAD and CMAT, and I am telling you, this number will be way bigger than this. Okay, it will be way more than 10 mocks. Then if you are preparing for CAT again, then for you, first iCAT mock is completely free. Okay, as you can see, and you can register for that. You can go to the description, you will find the link. You can go to iQuanta.in and you can register there. All right, remember, 50 lakhs worth prizes will be distributed to the applicants who are writing these mocks. Okay, in case you want to join the WhatsApp group, you can get all the details here. All right guys, okay then. Mayank, for 99 plus percentile, I guess you should try at least 35 to 40 quant questions every day, 3 to 4 LRDI sets and RCs, VRC in the same way. All right. So, okay guys, new batch has started. See you guys in that batch. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.